Hey everybody, welcome back. I've been hacked. Not my phone, not my computer, but my Green Mountain Wood Pellet Grill. It's been hacked. It's been griddle hacked. That's right, I'm going to turn my grilling surface into a flat top cooking surface. So all those things that you want to cook, you wish you had a flat surface on your grill for, now we have one. So I'm not sure what I'm going to cook first, but let's open this, let's get it taken out, and then we'll worry about what we're going to cook. So what's in the package is the griddle hack. You got 4 1/4 by 2 inch bolts. You got 8 nuts. These are to level it on your grill. There's a 1/4 by 3/4 nut for the drip tray. The drip tray's in here. There's a grease block, some silicone to stop and to seal that. And this fits over 60 wood pellet grills currently. There's a partial list right on the box here. Check the website because the full list is on there. They're constantly adding more. I did include a link. Look down in the description. There's a link to the website where you can buy these. So let's get this opened up. All right, you got your instructions. There's your drip tray. All the bolts and the silicone sealant. And the grill hack. This thing does have a really nice handle on it. I'm going to use that to get the box out of the way here. And I'm going to put it on the cardboard. I don't want to mess up my counter. Now, the nice thing I noticed about this is you do have your grease tray right here. This, I thought at first when I looked at it, it went backwards, but it's going to go on my grill just like this. So the grease tray's in front of me. So the key here is when you put this on your grill, the drip tray, on my Green Mountain, the drip tray is over here. So I'm going to mount this on this side, right in this area. It's going to look like this. We'll assemble it in just a minute, but it's going to look like this. And we'll put our block right here because we want this to block the grease so it all drains this way. The other thing I noticed is when you put this in your grill, you're going to take off the grates, you're going to take off your drip tray, and you're going to take off the heat shield. And then, so there's basically nothing but hot box. And this actually fits right over the hot box. Now on mine, once you set it in there, the box is about 3 inches lower, but that gets the heat up into here. It also, on my grill, the temperature probe is right in this area. I have the Green Mountain Daniel Boone grill. So this actually, just by looking at it, I thought, man, this is too big, but it fits. So this is perfect for any of the Green Mountain grills. They're listed on there on the website. Check them out. So let's get this put together. So I mentioned we have our silicone. We have all our bolts. I'm just going to dump these out on the paper here. And we have our grease block. So when you first look at this, what is this? It fits right down in this angle, the drip tray, and we're going to seal it with this silicone. Now we can use this 20 minutes after we apply this. It won't be hardened yet, so you don't want to bump that because it'll still move around. So we're actually going to do this last because we have to do some assembly. So the instructions say take each bolt and take one of the nuts and put it about halfway down. And we're going to adjust these after we put it on there because we basically, if we keep it like this, all the grease will kind of just pool, and if it's not perfectly level, you'll see the grease dripping one way or another. We kind of want it just tilted towards us just so it gets to the drip tray, and maybe just a little angled this way so the grease runs down here. So I haven't used this yet, so we're going to try it out, but that's kind of what the instructions say. And you want to get these pretty close because you want this as close to level as possible. And we'll make modifications later. I believe the instructions also say this is an 11 millimeter wrench if you want to tighten them down. All right, those all look about the same. So you basically put this right in here like this. And you might want to tighten those up once you have this all figured out the way you want. and the 1/4 by 3/4. Like I said, this is for the drip tray. Mine's on this side, so we're gonna put the nut through here, put the drip tray on, and then there's a wing nut, so that's pretty easy. This moves real nice. We're about done here, other than let's take this high temp silicone sealant and let's seal this guy. So it's sealed. There's a little opener right there. So let's get this. And this doesn't look super pretty. I didn't do a great job of this, but it's on there. It's basically going to keep our grease from draining out of this side. So I'm going to let this dry for just a little bit. Let's get this put on the Green Mountain grill and see how it fits. Okay, so I mentioned I have the Green Mountain Daniel Boone grill. So we're going to get this opened up. Now, as you recall, I said you're going to take the grates out. So we're going to get both grates out of here, set them to the side. We're going to get our drip tray out, set it to the side, and we're going to take our heat shield out. All this comes out, and basically all you got left is your burn box here. Had to add a couple pellets here because I ran this out of pellets last time, so you got to start with a few pellets in there. All right, now it's time to get this in there. See how it fits. All right, look at that surface. So that is right there, about directly above our box. We've taken this and moved it. So this is going to go right into our drip pan, and we're about ready to fire this up. Take a look. That fits perfect, just like the box said it would. So let's turn on our grill. My Daniel Boone is a wireless version. Well, that's a different discussion why you'd want wireless on a grill, but in short, I can start this thing from my phone, monitor all the temperatures of the meat and the grill on my phone, change it on my phone, sitting in my chair, and I don't have to keep running out here. So again, different discussion, different video, but let's turn this grill on and see what this thing does. Now, the packaging says this is seasoned and ready to use right out of here, but they do suggest that if you have time and you want to, actually season it again yourself. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. So let's get our grill on. All right, press the start button, and let's see how long this takes to warm up. Now, while the grill's heating up, what I did want to show you real quick is, remember I said it looked like it was too big? It actually, look at that. It fits perfectly. Now watch this, close the lid, and I check on the sides, and it is perfectly closed. So this fits this grill perfectly. Almost kind of like they designed it that way. All right, we got smoke rolling here. So we're gonna let it get to 150, and then we're gonna turn this up to about 350. Just because I have this, I'm not telling you all the good things. I'm gonna tell you pros and cons here. And one con that I've noticed already is that on the sides, on both sides, normally the drip tray is the full length of this. So it kind of deflects some of the burning embers and the ashes. Look at this. There's a lot of ashes on top of this surface. Now, normally I have grates in here, so I don't notice that. Maybe I'm just noticing it because it's a cooktop surface, but there's a lot of ashes accumulated here. And I think it takes a little bit longer to heat up, only because my temperature probe is right here, and the heat shield is on an angle, or the drip tray is on an angle, I mean, right here. So it has a tendency to keep all that heat underneath. And now, since it's open, a lot of the heat's just going to the top. So just a couple things I noticed so that you get a fair shake of where we're at on this. Now, the other thing I wanted to mention is right along the edge here, so the heat goes into that little cone that I showed you, and it'll heat this whole surface. And there's a little slit on each side for some of the heat to escape, so it's not gonna all get trapped in there and can constantly circulate. So one thing I wanted you to check out is, look at this. Since we're heating up, look at that flame under there. And that's heating right into that cone. So this surface is gonna get hot quick. And I brought a cup of water out here, so let's see how quick. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the sizzle. So that surface is hot. Apparently my grill is almost perfect right here because you can see the water, the extra. It's kind of running that way. So I did a pretty good job leveling. Also, I didn't really mess with leveling these guys because if your grill's not level, then what you do with those screws isn't really going to matter either. All right, so that cooktop's pretty hot. Let's get some olive oil on there. Season this a little bit. All right, there we go. Now it's all seasoned pretty good. Now, according to the instructions, seasoning this is kind of like seasoning a cast iron skillet. So when you're done, they basically say water cleanup and then just put a little oil on it to keep it from rusting. So that's the way we're going to take care of it. Okay, so we have the Griddle hack all seasoned. It's been heated up to 350 degrees. It's cooling back down now, so it's nice and seasoned with olive oil. We're going to do a first cook video. I don't know what I'm going to cook on it yet, but check back to my channel and you'll see the video of my first cook, and there's going to be many more because I can think of a half a dozen things I want to cook on that thing right now. So go ahead and click that thumbs up, like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, click the notification bell. You'll get notifications when I post new videos, especially the next few cooks on this griddle hack. So thanks for stopping. Have a great day.